Okay, files look okay. Start the turn. I still don't see any red dots. Okay. Let's get to play the playback. Nothing. Nothing. Let's zoom out a little bit. See. That's really nothing. No, okay, so nothing. Let's inspect the troops. See if they've changed in any way. One indication of something, there's a suspicion of enemy activity close by is if suppression has gone up for no reason whatsoever, so let's have a look at that. Okay, nothing's changed. Well, so in that case, bounce up to there. Yeah, he'd be moving he will have moved 3 X's by the time he gets on top of the hill, so let's not do that. This one will probably move up. I might move into the trees here. It's risky because there'll be it's 2 X's, but the trees will increase his speed. So don't ask how that can be, but that's just how it is. It's just how the game calculates speed. But he would have moved 2 hexes, so I think that might be okay. I'm not going to be able to get line of sight on anything past this hill until next turn. I don't think. Around just in case. Okay. Now this is risky because he's not going to have anybody. If there's anybody here who can fire at him, what are the chances of that? Actually, I think the chances of that are pretty good. Well, they're not 0 anyway. Maybe not pretty. Maybe the odds are not good, but they're not 0. There is a chance this, because I mean I've been able to move up to this position, and the stop line's angled this way, so they went through here, I think. So if he's got a scout car that's moved up through here, we'd notice it. But we gotta find out. So I'm actually gonna move here and then into this. Yeah. Okay, nothing obvious. Yeah, I think I'll put him there. Okay. Risky, because I'm getting to the point where I really need to be slowing down. So it'll be another turn before I can move up. There. And that'll let me know whether I can risk moving this one any faster through here, if there's any units down this side. But yeah, I think it's time for the caution to kick in. Okay, so let's look around. Just in case it's not something they haven't seen. Because every time you point the unit in a direction, that's something I'm just looking around. It gets another spotting opportunity. So even if a unit hasn't actually seen an enemy unit right away, actually having them turn might actually reveal it. Sometimes, maybe, possibly. Hey, it's an old game, you know. It's got clicks. Now these guys are gonna have to move up, but let's see. Damn it! I hate when it does that. When you zoom out and it seems to lose focus on it, so you can't just go and look around. You actually have to refocus the unit. Hey, it's an old game. It's got quicks. That's probably the main reason why it's been difficult to get new people interested in it. Like I said, I've tried introducing the game to 2 people in the last year, and one just a couple of months ago, and it fell flat on its face, and I couldn't get into it. I haven't had a chance to talk to him about why that was the case, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe there's something I can do to change his mind, but until I talk to him, it's not something you can really discuss in an email. So that's probably something better discussed over beer or something. Well, so let's try to figure out what the line of sight is going to be. It's not terrible. I mean, there's definitely a possibility of enemy units being very close now. So moving very rapidly has to be a risk, a calculated risk. Move there. Don't really want to put them on the road. The thing is, it has to be somebody you can spot. So let's look around this way. If I move him very quickly and something happens, then he won't know what it was unless there was, I won't know what it was unless there's somebody else who could see. And he's not going to have to be able to help. He's not going to be able to help. Okay, so in there. Yeah, these guys have the line of sight is just a little bit too limited. it might be a good idea to move him back onto the ridge, because he might be able to see. Would that give him a better line of sight? I don't know. I doubt he'd be able to see over these trees anyway, and that this is what's the problem is, right? He moves up here. I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm starting weighing the risk of moving him more than two hexes here. Because nobody else can spot, so the line of sight is just kind of awkward because of the trees here. So I think that's probably not a good idea. So I may move these ones. Need to get better line of sight. So I'll move them one hex, and I might move this one two over here. While he moves up along the ridge. Yeah. Don't know if that helps. No. He's going to have even more limited line of sight until he gets past the trees. That's okay. And he'll move forward one. Okay, well, my recon in this area is not going very well. I think I probably should have deployed them a little further forward because it's taken them a little bit too long to get into a useful position. Well, okay. On this side, we're gonna unload. trees blocking line of sight here, so... no, actually we can see quite far away, but they have to be moving pretty quickly, and I think we're past that point now, where I would have had a chance to see any movement that side. Okay, let's be careful here, not to... it's very easy to click the wrong button and have the guy move really stupidly across the map. Okay, well, we would be able to see units here if they were moving very quickly. Okay, well... okay, well, this one would be on height 20 in trees, so I think we're okay. You might have a little bit better line of sight, nothing close by. Okay, he's got a good line of sight down this way, so don't know what to do with that yet. Do I move forward more? He's already moving very... I mean, his speed is quite high already, so even though he's only moved 1x because of the terrain here, so I think I'll have to wait before moving them again. Observer, who is also a recon team, but it's actually an elite unit, I think. 74, is that elite? I think so. I think experience 71 is elite, or experience 70. Anyway, he's also a recon unit, so it'd be good to move to the higher ground here, but again, because of the terrain, he'd be moving very fast, so seems a bit risky dashing him across the terrain here. So I'm going to move him back this way into these trees, east, and then move up this side, and then hopefully that'll block line of sight here. We can't actually see up above us though, which is annoying. This way. We should not be able to see anything this way. I think those trees should block it. careful, he's moving. That's interesting. Probably because there was so many units in, they unloaded all these units in one hex, and that probably screwed things up. Okay, well, that's okay. That's fine. That's just fine. Re-examine these guys, maybe. What I'm actually trying to do here. Somebody else. It's just too. See, nobody else can see past this here, so I need to get somebody forward, further forward. That'll probably be him. But it won't be this turn. I'll risk moving 2 X's for him next turn. I don't know. Am I being too cautious? I don't know. I just don't know. Probably not. Well, I'll probably find out that that my opponent's hanging back, waiting for me to do, to show myself, and so that he can plan his attack or his actions. But I doubt he'd be sitting still. I mean, he's got to be moving around somewhere. Which I think isn't that a good idea to move these guys forward, just to get them on here in case they need support. Some time, but give him a chance to dig in again. I'm actually going to position him a little further to the side. Around. And that actually might help with my line of sight issue this way. But still, they're pretty far back, so they still may not spot something that happens here. I should have done that first, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Something lit. So the speed of these guys won't matter that much. I mean, it's going to take me a few turns to figure out where the enemy is and where I can move, because this area is it's difficult because this area is all open, so you can't really move very quickly across there. So I might be better off. Well, we'll see. A lot depends on what happens. I mean, it's difficult to plan ahead too far because you don't know what's gonna happen, what's gonna come up. So, played by ear, but maybe not too much. So, the thing is, am I going to keep moving this platoon up this direction? Once they get here, it'll be difficult for them to move around this side because this is all exposed. They wouldn't be able to move very fast. But once they get down here, they have that would be useful. Yeah, I think I'll just keep moving forward there. I'll move over there. So, oops. Okay. Okay, I think I'm done. Yeah, I have a suspicion that he may try different approach for the. I mean, uh, part of this is, I mean, as a helping me learn, right? So last time he moved in very rapidly, and now he might be holding back to see how what I do. So, like I say, won't know until I actually see his movements, and that may be difficult if he's not moving. So, but I think I'm done. Can't see anything else that. Trying to decide whether I want to leave these loaded. The Panzerjägers are not recon, which is somewhat annoying. So they're not going to be very effective. They're small units though, so but I think it's a two-man unit, so they have a chance moving around here. That one's got two of them on. This one has one. Yeah. Let's unload. line of sight to that position. Because at this point, I don't have anything that can see along here. I can see to there. Some of these guys back here can actually see quite a lot. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Just in case. Shooting up. Okay, well, I think it's probably better to be cautious at this point. I'm very, very close to Victory X's here, so I should expect enemy activity. But I mean, this is the interesting thing about using Victory. What's it called? Victory Frontage. Victory Frontage gives you 3 areas of Victory X's instead of just 1 in the center. So, you know, he could be moving up to these ones, or these ones, whatever. If he's moving to these ones, it's probably that's just as difficult for me because I mean he'll be close here. But honestly, this one actually is very appealing to advance towards because you have hills and you have buildings that you can use as cover. This side is not so much from when moving up from there. You got the vineyard. It's not terrible, but you're gonna have it's a little bit more open. But we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Okay, I think I'm done because really there's not. I've moved everything that could be moved. Okay. Yep, I think I'm done. Do I need to check? Yeah, let's do an inspection. I'm in contact. Who's not in contact? Right, he's not in. Yeah, I need to. Got these guys separated. He won't matter yet. That's the second inspection, so I think I'm done. Yeah, So